How's it going, everybody? I'm Terry Broadhurst from the Rockford IceHogs. Today we're here at my family's pizzeria in Lockport, Illinois. Pizzeria at the Point. Why don't you guys come inside and I'll show you around a little bit. So yeah, this is the front of the restaurant. So kind of the lounge right here. If you're waiting for your pizzas, sit down and watch TV. Pretty standard, but my parents try to make it as homey and feel a part of the community and you know, making it a family type atmosphere for everybody, not just the immediate family that obviously owns the place. And as we go back, yeah, the kitchen's back here. I guess where this is the magic happens. When we first opened it, probably for 3 months straight, I think all we ate was pizza, trying to figure out the right recipe, but I like to think that we got it figured out. So it opened when I was in 8th grade. I went from only being able to cleaning dishes when it first opened to managing the place by the time I was probably 14 or 15. So I certainly have a lot of pizza experience, that's for sure. You start smelling like pizza, your clothes smell like pizza, your hands smell like pizza, yeah, you get sick of it pretty quick. Kind of reminds you of a lot of good memories when you're growing up. Obviously it's a family restaurant. My mom and dad still run it today themselves and are in here every day cooking. So we've been pretty fortunate to have a lot of good memories that way and be, I guess you'd say, blessed by it. And it certainly helped pay the hockey bills, as you'd say, growing up. Not a cheap sport for my brother and I to do, and I'm sure that's part of the reason that my parents had us in here working, is kind of learning all that and the value of money. So Alex and I are 4.5 years apart, and it was a little tough because I'm a little bit older, obviously, so like by that time I was kind of the manager, and by the time he was old enough to work in here, he was kind of starting washing the dishes. So it was a little bit of this like boss-employee mentality, which for him obviously didn't go over well.
I think it was more stressful for them to each other than it was for me and my wife. You know, they were the kids, so they had to work, and they knew that. So no matter how stressful it was for all of us, we understood where we all were. And the best part about us is we seemed to somehow work it all out.
At first, I don't think he liked it too much, and that clearly led to a lot of fights. Probably some food fights too, you know, throwing balls of dough at each other, pepperoni at each other. I don't think my mom was too happy about that, but that's what happens sometimes. I think that'd be pretty funny if two brothers wind up taking it over. I don't know if we could work in the same one. We're gonna have to, but that might make us more money, right? Open up a few other ones. But yeah, I would never rule it out for sure.
Well, I don't look forward to the careers ending, but I do look forward to getting a chance to spend more time with my boys again later in life when it happens. And I just know we'll have plenty more great stories for the rest of our lives.